Hello, and welcome to another effective episode here at Code Your English, the channel that helps you improve your English while learning something useful for your real life. My name is Jason, and I'm so happy to have you here today. I want to thank you for spending your time with me. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects almost every person in the world: our phones. Yes, that little device in your hand or pocket. We use our phones every day. In fact, we use them many, many times a day. Sometimes we check them just to see the time. Sometimes we open one app, and then another, and another. And before we know it, we've spent 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even more, doing things we didn't plan to do. Let me ask you something. Have you ever picked up your phone just to check one thing, and suddenly an hour is gone? If your answer is yes, then this episode is just for you. Phones are amazing. They help us learn, talk to our family, take photos, listen to music, and even study English, just like you're doing now. But at the same time, phones can also steal our time, make us feel tired, and stop us from doing more important things. Many students say they want to study, but get distracted by their phones. Many workers say they feel busy all the time, but they also check their phones every few minutes. So, the real question is, do you control your phone, or does it control you? This is not just a question for you, it's a question for all of us. Me, you, your classmates, your co-workers, even your parents. In this episode, we're going to look at how phones can help us, but also how they can control us if we are not careful. We'll learn why this happens, what signs to look for, and how to take back control of your time and focus. The good news is, you don't need to stop using your phone. You just need to use it with purpose. So, take a deep breath, relax, and listen carefully. As we go through this podcast, you'll learn useful English vocabulary, simple sentences, and real-life ideas you can try today. And remember, don't just listen. Speak along with me if you can. This is a great way to practice your English, speaking, and listening at the same time. Let's begin this journey together and find out who is really in control. You or your phone? The power of the phone in our lives. Let's take a moment to think about how powerful our phones really are. Today, most of us use smartphones. These are not just phones for calling or sending messages. They are small computers we carry in our pockets every day. And if we use them in the right way, they can help us in many parts of our life. First, let's talk about communication. With your phone, you can send a message to someone who is far away. You can talk to a friend in another city or even another country. You can make voice calls, video calls, or send text messages. Apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, and many others make it easy to stay in touch with people we care about. Some people even use their phones to meet new friends or join online communities. In this way, our phones help us feel connected and close to others, even when we are physically far apart. Next, our phones are also tools for learning. Right now, you are listening to this podcast to practice your English. That's a great example. With just one device, you can listen to English podcasts, watch YouTube lessons, read English news, or use apps like Duolingo, BBC Learning English, and more. Some people even join online classes or talk with English-speaking partners, all through their phones. It has never been easier to learn a language than it is today, and your phone is the key to making that possible. Now think about navigation and maps. If you ever get lost or need to go somewhere new, Your phone can help. You can open Google Maps or another map app and find directions. You can see how long it will take to walk, drive, or take a bus. You can even find the nearest restaurant, hospital, or gas station with just a few taps. For travelers and busy people, this is very helpful. Let's not forget about entertainment. Phones give us many ways to relax and have fun. You can watch videos, listen to music, play games, read books, or scroll through social media. Maybe you like to watch cooking videos, funny clips, or inspirational stories. Maybe you listen to your favorite music to feel calm. All of this is possible with your phone. When used in the right way, entertainment can make you feel happy and refreshed. Phones are also great for productivity and daily life. You can set alarms, create to-do lists, write notes, or use a calendar to remember your plans. Many people use banking apps to pay bills. Some use shopping apps to buy clothes or groceries. Some use health apps to count their steps, track their sleep, or follow a workout routine. There are even apps for meditation and stress relief. So yes, our phones can help us in many different ways, every day. So now, let's stop and say it clearly. Phones are tools. They are helpful. They can make our lives easier, more fun, and more connected. We can learn, grow, and enjoy life with their help. But here is something important to think about. Sometimes they take too much of our time. Sometimes we don't control them. They control us. We open our phone to check one message, but we stay for 30 minutes. We watch one video, and then another, and another. We say we'll stop, but we keep going. We forget what we were doing before. We lose time. We feel tired. We feel like we didn't do anything important. So now the big question is, how do we know when a phone is helping us? And when it is wasting our time? That's what we're going to talk about next. Let's talk about that. When the phone starts to control you. Now that we understand how helpful and powerful phones can be, let's look at the other side. Yes, phones are useful, but if we are not careful, they can also start to control us. And the truth is, many people don't even notice when it's happening. They think they are using the phone, but the phone is actually using them. So, how do we know if our phone is starting to control us? One of the first signs is checking your phone the moment you wake up. Imagine this. You open your eyes in the morning. What is the first thing you do? Do you stretch? Do you smile? Or do you reach for your phone and start scrolling? Many people don't even get out of bed before they check messages, social media, or videos. This becomes a habit, and it can start your day in the wrong way, full of noise and stress before your brain even wakes up fully. Another sign is feeling uncomfortable or anxious when your phone is not with you. For example, maybe you forget your phone at home one day. You go out, and suddenly you feel lost. You keep touching your pockets or your bag, looking for it. You feel nervous, even if you don't really need it at that moment. This is a clear sign that your phone has become more than a tool. It's become something you depend on too much. Let's talk about losing time. This is one of the biggest signs. Have you ever said, "I'll just check one message," or "I'll watch one short video," and then, 1 hour later, you're still using your phone? This happens to so many people. Social media, games, and video platforms are designed to keep you on the screen. They show you more and more content that you like, so you stay longer. You may feel good for a short time, but later you realize you didn't do what you planned. You lost time. You feel behind. You feel tired. Let me tell you a short story. My friend had to study for an important English test. She said, "I'll take a 5-minute break and check Instagram." She opened the app and started scrolling. She liked a few photos, watched a few funny videos, and then saw a message from a friend. She replied and kept chatting. When she looked at the time, 45 minutes had passed. She forgot about her homework. Later, she felt stressed and guilty. She said, "I just wanted a short break. I don't know where the time went." This is a small example, but it happens to many of us, almost every day. Another big sign is feeling pressure to reply quickly. Maybe someone sends you a message, and if you don't answer fast, you feel stressed. You keep checking your phone to see if someone replied. Even if you are working or studying, your mind is thinking about the message. You feel like you must answer immediately, even if it's not important. This creates stress in your mind and makes it hard to focus. All of these are signs that your phone may be starting to control your time, your energy, and your emotions. When your phone tells you when to wake up, when to look, when to reply, and even how to feel, then something is not right. You should be the one in control, not the phone. But don't worry. Many people have these problems, and it doesn't mean you are lazy or weak. It just means you need to become more aware and make small changes. The first step is to recognize the signs. Once you see the problem, you can begin to fix it. In the next part of this episode, we'll look at why this happens. Why are phones and apps so good at taking our attention? Why do we get stuck on our screens even when we don't want to? The answers will help you understand your habits and give you more power to take control. So, let's keep going. Why this happens. Now that we understand the signs that show a phone might be controlling us, it's time to ask an important question. Why does this happen? Why do we keep checking our phones again and again? Why do we lose time without noticing? Why is it so hard to stop? The answer is simple, but powerful. Phones and apps are designed to make us use them more. Yes, it's true. Many apps we use every day, like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and even messaging apps, are built to keep our attention. The longer we stay on the app, the more ads we see. The more ads we see, the more money the app makes. That's how most of these companies earn money. So their goal is not to help us stop. Their goal is to help us stay. Let's look at a few simple words that are helpful to understand here. One important word is addiction. Addiction means when you can't stop doing something even if it's not good for you. It's like a habit that becomes too strong. Some people are addicted to smoking or sugar. In the same way, some people are addicted to their phones. They feel they must check it. They feel uncomfortable if they don't. Another word is notifications. These are small messages your phone sends to you. A sound, a light, or a pop-up message that says, "Someone liked your photo," or "You have a new message." Every time you hear a sound or see a light, your brain gets excited. You feel curious. You want to check it. This is not an accident. Apps use notifications to pull you back again and again. Some apps send too many, even if nothing is very important. And slowly, you start checking your phone without thinking. Then we have the word scrolling. Scrolling means moving your finger up and down the screen to see more content. On social media apps, you can scroll forever. There is no end. You watch one video, then another, and another. The app keeps giving you more things it thinks you will like. This is called a recommendation system. The app learns what you watch, what you like, and how long you stay. Then it gives you more of the same, so you keep watching. Let's say you like funny cat videos. The app sees this, so next time it gives you more cat videos. Then maybe a dog video. Then a funny baby video. One by one, your screen is filled with things you enjoy. And this makes it very hard to stop. It feels fun, it feels easy, and it feels relaxing. But suddenly, 1 hour is gone, and you don't know where the time went. That's how these apps work. This is the same with games. Many phone games give you small rewards. Maybe you win coins, stars, or new levels. These rewards make your brain feel happy. You want to keep playing to get more. Even if you know you should stop, it's hard to leave in the middle. Your brain wants that next small reward. It's a clever trick, but it's also dangerous if you are not careful. Now think about how often you use your phone without planning. You don't always say, "I will use my phone for 20 minutes." You just pick it up, check one thing, and before you know it, a lot of time is gone. This is because these apps are not designed to stop you. They are designed to keep going. And that's why time disappears without noticing. So, what can we learn from this? The most important lesson is, it's not all your fault. If you find it hard to stop using your phone, you are not lazy or bad. You are human. Your phone is designed to catch your attention. It's doing its job very well. But now that you understand this, you can begin to make better choices. In the next part of this episode, we'll talk about how you can know if you are in control, and the signs that show you are using your phone in a healthy, smart way. We'll also look at how you can take small steps to get back your time and focus. So, don't worry. You don't need to throw away your phone. You just need to learn how to use it with more awareness. Let's talk about how to do that. Signs you are in control. Now that we know how phones are designed to catch our attention and keep us using them, let's take a moment to talk about the positive side. Yes, phones can control us, but they don't have to. You can still enjoy your phone and stay in control. But how do you know if you are in control of your phone? The first sign is that you use your phone with purpose. That means you know why you are using it. For example, maybe you open your phone to practice English by listening to this podcast. Or maybe you want to call your friend or check the bus schedule. These are clear, useful reasons. You are using your phone as a tool, not as a toy. You know what you want to do, and after you finish, you stop. That's a strong sign of control. Another sign is that you decide when and how long to use your phone. The phone doesn't tell you when to look. You decide. You might say, "I will use my phone for 15 minutes now. Then I will study." And you follow your plan. You don't keep checking it every few minutes. You don't jump to it every time you hear a sound. You are not always reacting. You are making a choice. That's control. When you are in control, you don't feel tired, guilty, or sad after using your phone. Think about how you feel after using it. Do you feel happy and refreshed? Or do you feel lazy, weak, or disappointed? If you use your phone to learn, grow, or connect with others in a positive way, you usually feel good. But if you scroll too long or waste time, you might feel bad later. So if your phone time feels healthy and helpful, that's another sign that you are using it well. Also, when you control your phone, you can leave it alone without feeling stress. Imagine turning off your phone for 1 hour. Can you relax? Can you focus on other things? If the answer is yes, then you are probably in control. You don't feel panic if your battery dies. You don't feel lost if your phone is in another room. You know the phone is just a tool, and you are fine without it for a while. That's a powerful feeling. Some people make special phone rules for themselves. For example, they don't use their phone in the morning until after breakfast, or they put it away 1 hour before bed, or they have a no phone during meals rule. These small habits show that the person is the boss, not the phone. If you can make rules like this and follow them, you are building strong control over your phone use. When you are in control, you use your phone to improve your life, not to escape from it. You learn new things, talk to people you care about, and make smart decisions. You are not afraid of missing out, and you don't need to check everything all the time. You focus more on real life, on your goals, your work, your studies, your hobbies. Your phone supports your life, but it doesn't lead it. Being in control doesn't mean you stop using your phone. It means you know how and why you use it. It means you take breaks. You pay attention to your feelings. You make space for silence, for thinking, for rest. And when you pick up your phone, you do it for a reason, not out of habit. So now, take a moment to think. Are you using your phone with purpose? Can you stop when you want? Do you feel good after using it? If your answer is yes, then congratulations. You are already on the right path. If your answer is not yet, don't worry. Awareness is the first step. You are learning, and you can start taking control from today. In the next part of this episode, we'll look at practical ways to take back control. I'll share easy, simple tips you can use every day to build healthier phone habits and feel better in your mind and body. Let's keep going. How to take back control. Now that you understand how phones can control us and how to recognize if you're in control, let's talk about something even more important. How can you take back control of your phone? The good news is, you don't have to make big or difficult changes. Small steps can help a lot. When you take control of your phone use, you feel better, think better, and live better. Let's go through some easy and practical tips you can start using today. One of the best tips is to turn off notifications. Remember, notifications are the sounds, messages, or lights that pop up on your screen. They pull your attention and make you check your phone, even when it's not important. If you turn off notifications for social media, games, and other non-important apps, your phone will feel more peaceful. You won't feel the need to check it every 5 minutes. You'll still see messages when you open the app, but you decide when to check, not the app. Another helpful idea is to set screen time limits. Most smartphones have a feature that shows you how much time you spend on different apps. You can even set limits. For example, you can allow yourself only 30 minutes a day on Instagram or 1 hour on YouTube. After that time, the app stops or reminds you to take a break. This helps you become more aware of your phone habits and keeps you from spending too much time without thinking. You can also choose to have phone-free times during your day. This means you put your phone away and don't use it at all for a short time. Great moments for this are in the morning, at night, and during meals. In the morning, don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes. This gives your brain a calm start to the day. At night, stop using your phone 30 minutes or 1 hour before sleep This helps your mind relax and sleep better. During meals, talk to your family or just enjoy your food. These small phone-free moments can make a big difference in your life. One smart way to stay in control is to use your phone for learning and growth. There are many useful apps and resources that help you learn English, improve your skills, and stay motivated. You are already doing it by listening to this podcast. Great job! You can also watch English learning videos, read news in simple English, or use apps like Duolingo or BBC Learning English. When you use your phone for positive learning, you feel good and make real progress. Another powerful tip is to keep your phone away when you are working or studying. For example, if you're doing homework, reading, or writing, put your phone in another room. If it's far away, you won't check it every time it makes a sound or lights up. This helps you stay focused and finish your work faster. You'll be surprised how much more you can do when your phone is not next to you. Here's a simple habit you can try. Leave your phone in another room when you study. Just try it for 20 or 30 minutes. You will notice that you can think more clearly. After you finish, you can reward yourself by checking your messages or watching one short video. You are training your brain to focus, and that is a skill that will help you for life. Some people also try the no phone after 9 p.m. rule. Others have a small box or drawer where they keep their phone when it's time to focus. You can try different things and see what works best for you. The key idea is, make your phone work for you, not against you. It's okay to enjoy your phone. It's okay to watch videos, play games, or chat with friends. But when you use your phone with purpose and control, you feel more powerful. You have more time, more energy, and more focus. You start to enjoy your real life more. Your goals, your hobbies, your relationships. So, which of these tips will you try first? Maybe you'll turn off your notifications? Maybe you'll start a 30-minute phone-free morning? Maybe you'll use your phone to watch an English learning video instead of just scrolling. Whatever you choose, take it one step at a time. In the next part of this episode, I'll give you a small challenge to try. It's something easy but powerful. It will help you take real action and feel the difference. Are you ready? Let's continue. Challenge for the listener? Now that we've talked about how to take back control of your phone, it's time for something important. A challenge for you. Yes, you. You have listened to this episode. You've learned new ideas. You've thought about your habits. And now, it's time to take action. Don't worry. This challenge is small, simple, and easy to try. But it can help you start making real change in your daily life. So here is your first challenge. Try to check your phone only once every hour today. That means, if you feel like checking your messages, social media, or apps, just wait. Look at the time. If it's not time yet, don't touch your phone. Wait until the next hour begins. For example, if you check your phone at 10:15, try not to look at it again until 11. You can still use your phone if you really need it for something important, like making a call or checking directions. But for most things, try to wait for the full hour. This may sound easy, but you'll see. It takes a little practice. At first, you might feel like checking your phone many times. That's okay. Just remind yourself of the challenge. This exercise helps you see how often you reach for your phone without thinking. It helps you pause, become aware, and take control. And here's another simple challenge you can try. Turn off your phone 30 minutes before you go to bed. Don't wait until the last second before sleeping. Instead, turn it off, put it in another room, or switch it to airplane mode. Use this time to relax. You can read a book, stretch, talk to someone in your family, or just sit quietly and think. This will help your brain rest and your sleep improve. You don't need to do both challenges on the same day. You can start with one. Choose the one that feels better for you. The goal is to become more mindful and take small steps to change your habits. These steps may feel small, but they are powerful. One small change today can grow into a big result over time. Now, here's something very important. Write down your experience. Yes, take a notebook or open a note app and write what you feel. What did you notice when you didn't check your phone for an hour? Was it easy or difficult? Did you feel bored? Free? Calm? What did you do during that time? Or if you turned off your phone before bed, how did you feel in those 30 minutes without it? Did you sleep better? You can also talk about your experience with a friend. Share your challenge. Invite them to try it too. You can say, "Hey, I listened to a podcast and tried not to check my phone for 1 hour. It was interesting." When you talk about your actions, they become stronger. And when someone joins you, the journey feels easier. If you want, you can also repeat the challenge tomorrow or the next day. You can even make your own challenges. For example, no phone at breakfast, one phone-free walk every day. Use phone only for learning for 2 hours. No social media for one evening. These small ideas help you learn how your phone affects your time, your energy, and your mind. And they help you build new, healthy habits that can make your life better. Remember, this is not about being perfect. It's okay if you forget or make mistakes. The goal is to become more aware, more in control, and more connected to your real life, not just your screen. So, are you ready to try? Choose your challenge, take a deep breath, and begin. You can do this. You are stronger than your habits. And you're not alone. Many others are walking this path with you. Let's move to the final part of this episode, where I'll share some final thoughts and motivation to keep you going. Final thoughts and motivation. We've reached the final part of today's episode. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we talked about. Today's message was simple but powerful. Your phone is a tool. You can use it well. Don't let it use you. Phones are not bad. In fact, they are full of amazing possibilities. They help us connect with family and friends. They help us learn, explore, grow, and even relax. But problems start when we stop controlling the phone, and the phone starts controlling us. That's when we lose our time, our focus, and sometimes even our happiness. We spoke about how phones are designed to grab our attention. Apps, games, and social media platforms want us to stay online as long as possible. They send us notifications, they show us things we like, and they make it hard to stop scrolling. And the more we scroll, the more time disappears. We don't even notice it until we feel tired, stressed, or unproductive. But here's the good news. You can take back control. You are not powerless. You can choose how, when, and why to use your phone. You can decide to use it with purpose, for learning, for communication, or for short entertainment. You can create healthy habits, like turning off notifications, setting screen time limits, and making space for phone-free moments in your day. Remember those signs that show you are in control? When you use your phone without guilt, when you feel calm after using it, when you don't panic if your phone is in another room, when you use it for learning English or talking with loved ones. That's real control. That's balance. That's peace. And this is what I want for you: a balanced, calm, and focused life. You don't have to throw away your phone or hate it. You just need to understand how it affects you and how to manage it better. Like any tool, it depends on how you use it. So as you finish this episode, take a deep breath. Think about your own habits. Ask yourself, am I using my phone with purpose? Am I in control, or is it controlling me? What's one small change I can make today? Also, don't forget, speaking about this topic helps you learn English too. After listening, try to speak aloud. You can talk to yourself, or explain what you learned to a friend. Say something like, I learned that phones are tools, but sometimes we use them too much. I want to check my phone less and study more. I'll try turning off my phone before bed tonight. Speaking out loud helps you improve your fluency and confidence. It's also a great way to remember new words and ideas. If you feel shy, you can also write in a journal or record your voice for practice. The more you use English, the better you'll get. And before we go, please listen to this episode again if you need to, maybe tomorrow or next week. Repetition helps you remember and understand more. You'll catch new words or ideas you didn't notice before. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend. Maybe someone you know is also struggling with phone habits. Maybe they also want to improve their English. Sharing helps others, and helps you grow too. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast if you haven't yet. More helpful episodes are coming soon, about life, personal growth, learning English, building better habits, and much more. We are building a community of learners who want to grow, step by step, every day. And I would love for you to be part of it. You have the power to make small, smart choices, and those choices will shape your future. So use your phone wisely, stay focused on your goals, and never stop learning. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking English.